back to my channel. For all of you guys that don't know me, my name is Kristie Martin. For all of you guys that are already subscribed, thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. I'm actually starting to do videos in English. Initially, my channel was just going to be in Spanish, so would love my English audience part of my channel as well. Here we go. So I actually saw, by the title, you guys probably already know what this video is going to be about, but it is the Mexican American tag. I actually saw a lot of girls do this video. Initially, I saw it from Amy Serrano. She's another Latina like me. It's basically what it's like to grow up being Mexican American.
Here we go.
So there are 9 questions. So we are going to start with numero uno. Number 1, which ethnicity are you? I am actually Mexican American. Dad was born in Mexico. My mom was born in the US, but basically raised in Mexico, so I'm full-on Mexican. Number 2, numero dos. Which generation are you? So from my dad's side, I'm first generation, and from my mom's side, I'm second generation since she was born in the US, but I don't know, I feel extremely Mexican. Number 3, numero tres. What is the first experience where you felt that demarcation of being a minority different? I don't think I ever, I'm gonna put my phone down. I don't think I ever really felt different just because I was born and raised in LA, and I think like in LA, 80% of people, okay, there's a helicopter outside my window. I'm currently in Mexico City right now, so there's a lot of noise. It's a very big city. But yes, going back to numero tres, number 3, I never really felt a minority was different just because like I said, 80% of people in LA are Mexican. So for me, it was just kind of like, oh, you're also Mexican, like that's cool. It was, and a lot of people spoke Spanish, so I never really felt too different. Numero cuatro, were you always proud of your heritage, or was there a time where you rejected it? Oh my God, no, there was, till this day, there is no time I have ever rejected being Mexican American. I have always been so proud to be Mexicana. I think that is why I've always spoken fluent Spanish, because since I was a little girl, our parents would always, our parents, like if we share the same parents, my parents always take us every summer to Mexico, and my family's from a little town about 45 minutes from Guadalajara called Pegueros. I've always been so proud because I've always loved the Mexican culture, so I've never rejected it. Number 5, numero cinco. What are some stereotypes that you struggle with? Well, a lot of stereotypes that I guess the main stereotype that I do struggle with, that a lot of people tell me all the time, I get this literally till this day, is,
pero no pareces mexicana.
You don't look Mexican.
Wait, but why are you light-skinned?
And it's like, wow, like it still surprises me so much, guys. In 2020, there is still a lot of people that think that all Mexicans look alike, that being Mexican, you have to have a certain type of look. It's crazy. And I think that that is one of the things I love about being Mexican, is that we're so versatile. Venimos de diferentes colores y sabores, if you know what I mean. So I think that's the biggest stereotype that I get, is that they think I don't look Mexican, but guys, I'm literally 100% Mexican. So this is what being Mexican looks like. If you're a little darker, that's also what being Mexican looks like. If you're a little shorter, that's also what being Mexican looks like. If you're extremely tall and blue eyes, blonde hair, that's what Mexican looks like. Just come in all kinds of different colors and flavors, you know what I mean? So I love being Mexican, but that is one stereotype that I still till this day deal with. Number 6, can you speak your language? Of course, claro que sí. Español fue mi primer lenguaje. Spanish was my first language, so it's a language that I always kept speaking. My brother, my sister, and I, we all speak both English and Spanish at home. I tend to speak more Spanish to my dad and more English to my mom, but really we just speak Spanish all day long with all my family, and we're like a very Mexican family, if you know what I mean. At every family party tenemos el mariachi, que la banda. It's just very, yeah, I speak my language and I feel like I'm extremely fluent. I mean, I am living in Mexico City right now. That's how much I love Mexico. I mean, my family's not from Mexico City, but I'm currently living here. Yeah, I speak my language fluently. Nunca le voy a dejar de hablar porque la verdad me encanta el español. Se me hace un lenguaje súper bonito, and that is why I still speak it, is because I truly think that Spanish is one of the most beautiful languages. Numero 7. How was being Mexican American or your ethnicity affected your relationship with your parents? It has never affected my relationship with my parents because we speak the language, both English and Spanish, and I feel very connected with my Mexican roots. Something that sometimes I do feel that it does affect the relationship between the kids and the parents is when the kids don't speak Spanish and the parents don't speak English. I feel like it happens so much, and I'm not judging you if you don't speak Spanish and if you're Latina, and I feel like that language barrier can be a little bit, I don't know, not good. With me, I mean, like I said, I've never had that issue with my parents just because I speak both English and Spanish. I feel very connected to my roots. So number 8, how do you feel about your heritage now? Do you identify with it? I identify with my heritage 100%. I mean, I guess this explains it, the fact that I am living in Mexico City right now. Since I was little, every summer when my parents would take us to Mexico, I remember feeling so free and so like, I was so excited. I always remember this situation where my mom won a trip, all paid for with her job. She basically told my brother, my sister, and I,
Where do you guys want to go? I know you guys all love Disney.
why don't we go to Disney World? And I love Disney. I mean, like, I truly love Disney. I'm obsessed. And the 3 of us actually chose to go to Pegados, which is my parents' hometown in Mexico. My mom was like, but we can go anywhere else. We go there every single summer. And we literally were like, no, mom, like, we want to go there. Going to Mexico, going to where my parents were from meant liberty, meant having so much fun. We would play at night till 10 p.m. out on the street, like all the little kids in the same block with all my cousins. It was just so much fun being in Mexico as a kid that I knew that as an adult I would one day live in Mexico again. I would have a business here. I knew that I would be here. And when I first came to Mexico City, it was in 2012. That was to record my first EP because I do music. So ever since I came to Mexico City the first time, I fell in love with it. I'm like, one day I'm gonna live there. So yes, I feel extremely connected to answer that question, and that is why I'm actually living currently in Mexico City. So I actually had to change locations because there was way too much noise going on in my living room. There's literally construction going on right next door. So we're gonna have to record the last question here. So the last question is, what is your favorite thing about being Mexican, American, or your heritage? I think what I love most about being Mexican is obviously the food. The food in Mexico is just amazing. You have everything, and I hate the stereotype of, oh, like Mexicans only eat tacos. Like, no, we eat so many things, and especially here in Mexico City, there's like every type of restaurant. You want Thai food, Korean food, barbecue, Mexican food, you have everything, Italian, but specifically just Mexican food is just so good. And I just love Mexican food. And I also love the language. I think I already expressed how much I love speaking Spanish. I find it to be such an incredible language, so romantic, so sexy, so beautiful. And I think another thing that I love about being Mexican is just the culture. Literally every state in Mexico has a different culture, has a different dance, has a different attire. It's just like being Mexican is being Mexican just means you're rich in culture, and I love that about Mexican. I love that our culture is so thick, it's so heavy, it's beautiful. So yeah, this is my Mexican American tag. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and if anybody out there watching also does videos and you guys want to do this one too, I encourage you guys to do it. I am so proud to be Latina, and if anybody out there on the other side of this camera is also Latina, please praise your roots, appreciate your roots, that you come from such an amazing culture, whether you're Mexican American or just Latino in general. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching this video with me. I really hope that I keep growing my English audience. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sending all of you guys on the other side of the camera lots of good vibes, sending you guys lots of kisses, and I will see you guys in the next video.